Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you, and we are today at Pien, Yorla. Welcome to BNF Asia. Pien Yorla is the sister of Nam Kat Yorla, which may not make much sense to you, but they are two adventure resorts, I would call them. So they are, as a resort should be. There is accommodation and restaurants, swimming pools, snack bars, etc. in a beautiful setting though, in a jungle setting. And it's also got an adventure side to it, which is things like rope bridge walking, zip lining, luge, things like that, kayaking I suppose. There's a whole load of activities to do. You can go trekking along the Nam Pien River. You can do the canopy walk, which we shall be attempting a little bit of that. Probably not be doing any zip lining or bicycle whatever it's called. Lots of things to do. On the ATVs, we shall be having a go on the ATVs definitely, and this is another one on our list, the luge hill, which looks like a bit of fun. And as I say, there's more zip lining and stuff there, but we shan't be doing that. I think it's free to get in. Wifey's just going to find out now, and we shall have a look. Where are we? There's got a UR here, so there's an ATV road I can see. There's kayaking, there's a canopy walk, shuttles, information centre, stores, offices, parking areas, wildlife sanctuaries, kitchen, swimming pool, restaurant. All looks good. I think we would be wise to get a photograph of this before we head off into the jungle.
Okay, so
we want to do this one.
This one we have to buy because we have to go eat.
Yeah. And all the other ones we pay for when we get there, do we? The luge and the ATV.
Look at. ตัวนี้ดิสมมติว่าno today they
closed.
She cannot come with us.
She cannot.
She have to go with the guy.
Okay. But I've already seen people taking the kids on. That's not true.
ให้รับไปกับพ่อแม่กับอะไรมา
Hello. Oh, why don't you come on with me? You can come on. Two people can there. Two people can go on one. So me and you go on one and then go.
ตัวนี้หันให้น้องเพิ่นไปกับไกด์แล้วตัวนี้หันเอื้อยกับเราคิดน้ำกันได้บ่
Why?
ว่าได้อันนี้มันเปลี่ยนอันนี้เขาสิหยุดขายแล้วขายแล้ว
They stop selling this one.
ว่าตัวนี้เป็นรายการ
This is absolute rubbish. This is just a con, darling. It's a con. It's not true.
You can explain in there.
Don't put this in. I'm looking at myself.
So we just made an attempt to pay for our activities. We wanted, obviously, to do the rope walks and the restaurant access, that kind of area, so you have to pay a flat fee for that. And then we wanted to do the ATVs, and we were told that Namwan cannot ride on one on her own, which we didn't have an issue with that. So we just said, well, we knew Namwan was going to go on the back with one of either me or Kek. And she said, no, you can't do that. You got to have one of the guys from the park rides the ATV while the child is on the back. And that's not what I've seen when I did my research, which I always do before I go somewhere. That's not what people have posted on YouTube and Facebook, even on the Pien Yorla Facebook page. There are people with the kids on their bikes. So we succumbed to it and said, okay, well, we will just have one ATV and put Kek on the back, which we've seen again, 2 people on the ATVs. It was on the price menu, you can have 2 people on the ATVs. And she said, actually, no, we've cancelled that now, you can't do that. So basically, because I'm a bit suspicious, because of some of the reviews I've seen online about there being little money-making schemes within the park, we just paid for the standard entry. So far, so bad. We're on our way to the first hill station, which is the canopy walks, etc. The restaurant, the cafe, swimming pool. We didn't bring any swimmers with us because it's a big pool today. We're going to have a look at that and see about other activities. So the first station, where the pool and restaurant are, very nice. Very nice pool, similar to the one at Namcat, with a huge slide coming into the pool. Set deep in the jungle, beautiful. We've just come up on the little transport set. There's a shop over there where you can get your swimming things, your swimming aids, maybe get cozies in there as well. Plenty of places to relax and sit around the pool. So off we go on the little treetop walking platforms. It's very with nature, I must admit. Nice and relaxing. Absolutely no mind your head warnings here for over 5'4". And off we go. Not sure if this is being weight tested. So there's little information signs around the hike or the trail, just to let you know about the rainforest, etc, etc. The beautiful pool area here at the cascade feeding it. There's the 2 beautiful ones. I think we've come at the right time for the water flow. It's beautiful. It looks like it gets an awful lot stronger as well. You've got whirlpools in the bedrock there from water coming across this area, but it's not at the moment. It's just coming down that far channel, which is very nice. Wanders its way off down there. We came up here on the right hand side, the bridge across. We're going to go back to that, and then we follow the treetop canopy trail into the jungle. It's a bit of a loop, I believe, so we'll go and have a look at that. So we've crossed to the other side, over the bridge. There's a nice little viewing spot here. It's only a nice little viewing spot because of this wonderful lady sitting down.
She said move your leg.
Move my leg. Oh, I'm in the way of the shot. Nobody wants to take photos of me. There's my selfie. Where is she? But I think that's the end of the trail, which is a lot shorter than the one up north. So we found another little bit of trail. A hidden one. Is there any treasure at the end, that one? Bit slippy though. Right under the thick canopy.
I think this is part of the restaurant.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a little chair that you can get in there, fasten yourself in and rope yourself across to the middle for a grammable. You have to give me a gram of something else to get me in that chair. Orchids! Oh, Mr. Paul would love it down here.
What Paul?
Paul Pien. He loves his orchids. Probably get arrested down here with a bag full of them. Little toilet block in the canopy. Treetop toilets. Ah, there's yeah. There's a conference room up here where you can hire it out for corporate jollies. I wonder how many empty cans at the end of the day would line those tables if Wesso had a corporate day there, Mr. Simcock. Starting to rain, huh? Is this the cocktail bar over here? There is a cocktail bar somewhere. I think it's up by the residencies. So this is a similar walk to the Big Sister in the north. It does go around everywhere, but we may have to cut it short or take shelter somewhere because it's starting to lash it down. We do have a waterproof camera, but we don't have waterproof people. It's a wine bar. Wow! Is it fully functioning? Can we get a Merlot?
I think empty. That's the empty one.
I think they must open of an evening, maybe. Fancy doing that to us?
Eh?
Sweaty and horrible, and finding this oasis with wine bottles and beer advertised, and it's locked up. What a bummer. Let's head across the bridge, and then I think we are back at the restaurant and the pool area. It's been a very, very nice walk actually. Quite humid, muggy, Sweating a bit, losing a bit of weight. All good. Now let's find a beer. It's another one. Oh, this is not a vision. This is the real thing. It's not a vision. Should have got a nice little wine cabinet right in the middle of the rainforest. Coffee shop. Suppose they've got snacks and things like that. Oh, bit of a sweat on. Got to put the fluids back in, haven't you? So we've just done a quick dodge out the rain. Starting to lash down pretty heavy. We're in the restaurant now. We've just ordered a little bit of sustenance. What do you order? Dal? Salad?
Noodle salad.
Spicy noodle salad. Chicken tendons, chicken kneecaps. I've got Musselman curry on the way with some boiled rice, steamed rice. As you can see, we're into the beer. How's the trip so far, Doc?
It's okay, but we did not do the activity yet.
We're going to go and see if we can sneak on the activities. We will succumb to going on the ATVs at the way they've explained it, which is not what it says on the tin, but nevertheless we've come here to do that, so we're going to do that when the rain goes off. How was the trip up here, Dar? What did you think? Easy to get here from Vientiane?
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy to get here. The road is not too bad.
And what do you think so far? How's it been?
Okay.
And that's it.
We didn't do any activities
Well,
yet.
we're going to go and do activities, aren't we? How was the drive up here? I don't know, because I was asleep in the back all the way. Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. Which activities do you really want to do? You want to do the ATV?
I forgot what's it called, the luge?
The luge, the downhill one. I don't know whether we can do that with it
They're not
being a little
open,
bit wet.
closed.
We'll have to see. So we've got a chicken musselman and a chicken tendons. They're little chickens, kneecaps, little tendons. They're nice actually. They're like a little bit porky scratching type thing. Got a good chew on them.
Crispy.
Nice. We've got a curry on there. Got a chicken musselman. The chicken's missing. Chicken's missing, man. I've got a puncher. Okay. Think so. Just take it easy. Don't go in the lake. moldy tyre, he hasn't got any tread on that. Mummy! Well, Pien, Yorla, this is an absolute shit show. These are dangerous. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn now.
We have to turn this wheel.
All the steering linkages are knackered on it. It's the same as mine. All the steering's knackered on all of them.
It's really hard to turn. You try mine.
The steering linkages are knackered on them. I think that's it. He's parked everything up. $40. Disgusting. And they're all fucked. There's no power steering on that.
Huh?
There's no power steering, there's no tread on her tyre to get up the hills. It's dangerous. Completely dangerous. So we are done and dusted
with Pien Yorla Pa. Jury's out. Really is out for me. But let's see how my other two compadres rated it. So, ease of finding it. Is it easy to get here? Marks out of 10, Namwan.
7.
7. Okay. Namwan was asleep halfway and she still gave it a 7. What do you think, though?
8 ก็ได้
An 8. It's got big signs all the way here. The roads are good from Vientiane now. If you go, we came along the river past the Buddha Park. We came that way and cut through out by the airfield onto 13 South. Now, no, that not might. I know that might not make a lot of sense to anybody who's tuning in from outside of Vientiane. But for those who are tuning in from Laos, that's the way we came, and that was a good way. I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a healthy 9. So, cost effectiveness. So, what we paid on the gate, how much did we pay to get in, just to get in?
For the gate is they're not charged, but when you go to restaurant, go up to the restaurant,
Okay.
they charge.
So you can walk through the gate and
30.
just stand there in the jungle for free. But we got charged 30,000, yeah?
to go to the buggy from.
So we
to
got
the
transported
top of the
up the
restaurant.
mountain, up to the restaurant, to the pool. Could we use the pool for that? 30? Yeah?
I think so.
So 30,000 is just over $1. So to go up there and have your lunch, which we'll talk about the restaurant in a minute, but to access that area where the restaurant is, there's a wine bar which we went in and had a quick sip, air conditioned, which was very nice. We needed that, and all the facilities around there. There's little shops and stuff for snacks. That was 30,000 kip each, which is just over $1. I'd say that's value for money, eh? I'll give that a 10. I'm going to give that a big fat 10. Namwan, you never pay for anything. Value for money. It was just over $1 to get up to the swimming pool and everything. Do you think that was worth it with the tuk-tuk ride? What are you going to give it out of 10? A 10. Mommy.
10 ก็ได้
Oh, value for money of getting in through the gate. 10 out of 10. 30 out of 30. Okay, now we come to the restaurant and food facilities. We ordered musaman curry, chicken musaman curry, chicken cartilages, and a papaya salad, or was it? What was it?
noodle salad.
A spicy noodle salad with a couple of beers and a mango smoothie Namwan had. We got a vegetable musaman, no chicken in it. No, sorry about that either, really. It was difficult to get hold of any of the staff to tell them. Was your noodles okay? Salty though. And the chicken tendons were salty. The beer was alright, but beer Lau made that.
Drink more beer.
So, the restaurant, I would give it a 5, a lowly 5 out of 10. Namwan?
A 4 because I kept
4.
getting
4 from Namwan. Oh yeah, we got bit by mosquitoes. I'm going down to a 4. Namwan's a 4. Kek?
6 ก็ได้
So,
ตำ
She-
ปะปะยะ
she's
noodle
never that
salad.
generous with me. Okay, now customer service. How did the staff provide a service for you? So when you ask somebody this and you ask somebody that, or you paid for something and you were, you know, for example, the ATRs or the quad bikes. So there was an issue where we had to wait over half an hour after we'd paid for the quad bikes, over half an hour for any kind of reaction as to what happens next. We were then marched by the girl at reception, front of house if you like, where she's collecting the admission money. She just left her post, marched us over to a cafe through a few trees, to a pier on the lake, and said to the guy who rents the boats out, They need to get to the ATRs. There's no transport to take them there. Can you put them in a boat? And she walked away. He shrugged his shoulders and said, it's not really my problem. Then a truck finally came and took us round there. And I'll tell you the rest later. But for customer service, for me, I'm being very, very generous with a 2 out of 10. Sorry about that. Am I? 0. Can't blame you, darling. 2. We're agreeing on something.
I have to ask them all the time.
Oh,
Even for the menu, we sit
useless.
down already and we have to ask for this.
Well, we'll put all that in the summary. And finally, equipment. Now, we couldn't go on the luge. It was closed. Nobody said why. They just said they were fixing it.
Wet.
And then somebody said it was wet. But the sun's out now. So please,
Brake cannot work.
next time you're designing something in Laos, remember we do have a wet season for half the year. We went on the ATVs, the quad bikes. Dangerous. You're on the side, you're on a tiny little track by a lake. The steering linkages were not working. Kek couldn't steer hers. I ended up jumping on Kek's bike. After we'd done one little lap, Kek said to me, you try and steer that. I jumped on it, and even with my shoulders, I was struggling to steer it. If somebody had hit the throttle, they'd have gone in the lake. Now, Juan's bike had no tread on the rear tyre and could not get up a tiny gradient, and mine was just rattling like hell. They were badly maintained, and we got charged $40 to do one lap, one tiny little lap. I'd say it was less than 300 meters. $40. So maintenance and facilities and whatever else you want to call it, equipment, activities. Just because I enjoyed the walk on the canopy trails or whatever it's called, I'm going to give it a 2 on the canopy trails. That's all. Everything else gets a 0. Now 1.
Yeah, 2.
2. Kek.
2 ก็ได้
2. Nam Pien Yorla, your crap.
น้ำเป็นอะไรปะน้ำแพรวิดน้ำกัดน้ำ
Pull your keks up. Come on, pull your keks up. We didn't enjoy ourselves. We come all the way from Vientiane.
It's okay.
It's a beautiful place. It's been beautifully designed in the same ilk as Nam Kat Yorla. You've got the road crossings with the river flashing through. You've got beautiful restaurants. They've even gone better with the restaurant designs and the facilities like that. But customer service, training, maintenance of equipment, come on. You must have spent millions designing this place and building it, and you're just letting yourself down on the basics. I really hope you get it together. If you do, we'll come back. If you don't, we won't. We tried it, Namwan, didn't we? And if you try it, you might like it. But we didn't. Catch you next time.